to Wide Open, an interview forum that will be featuring scathing, stripped-to-the-bone meetings with the famous, infamous, known, and the unknown. Tonight, we are pleased to bring you a rare glimpse at a man known to almost every man, woman, child, every race, nationality, the free, communist, and etc. And now I'm pleased to introduce to you Mr. Santa Claus. With him tonight are two of his helpers, whom I'll let introduce themselves.
Oh, yes, we're the elves. Now, I must apologize, we don't have our elf clothing, but you must understand it's been a rough year, and however, we are elves, and... Ah, yes, this is Coco, and my name is Hard Rock. Who made that up? All right, okay, Hard Rock, and that's Coco. Right. Yes, we're elves. And we're here being interviewed today, so take it away.
I just started smoking yesterday. Santa Claus. There's much talk about the commercialization of Christmas in this age of mass production, computerization, etc. How has this affected you as the world's patron saint of this jolly holiday season?
Well, I'll tell you. I don't know about the rest of the people out there, the good guys and the bad guys, but all this mockery hasn't really done that, bad business for me. I've got the Maserati parked outside. I've got a collection of Porsches and Audis, and it's going all right. Actually, I don't mind, at all.
Well, Santa, I've heard rumors recently about the expansion of the North Pole headquarters, and it's been said that the poles are starting to hyperthermolate. In other words, melt. We're wondering, is this really due to the 500 square foot hot tub that you've had placed in the North Pole on your particular grounds?
Well, I tell you, on that one,
Is that all the larger it is?
yeah, remember that we had the 550,
okay.
elves in that? Never mind.
Go on.
Okay, I wouldn't like to talk about that, but,
I know they were dwarves, by the way, not elves.
I don't like to talk about that one either. There's no comment on that question, sir. But I just like to say that no, I don't think that has anything to do with
this. This is just an open talk show forum. We're not trying to pressure you. I mean, what the heck, well, let's move on to another question.
Yeah, can I say something?
Yes, you may say something.
All right. All these years I've worked for you, Santa, the elf, Yes, I've enjoyed it, all these years. There's always been something that I've kind of wondered,
Yeah, Hard Rock, what?
Well, Santa, when you're up there in the sleigh, you're up, what, 10,000 feet?
10, 12, 15, right around in there.
Okay, well, Santa, everybody's got to go somewhere. So what I'm wondering is where do you do it?
Such questions on a show.
Well, listen, I've always wondered that when you're up there.
You know that string that's connected to the side right on my right hand? It opens a little chute right underneath me.
All right, no more needs to be said. Okay, that's all I want to know.
Okay.
All right, go on.
And that's why we tell children not to eat the yellow snow.
Definitely.
Okay, Santa.
The Santa's go.
What about children, Santa? We've always wondered, do you really like children?
I hate children.
You hate children.
Right.
Okay.
With the past, well, I don't really hate
Are you going to finish with that pattern answer, or let's get in depth on this now?
Oh, well, what I'd like to say is,
Would you ever like to abuse children? Or?
Oh, no, don't get me
Him up to
wrong.
his Christmas tree last year.
That was the first year I ever did that. The first. Now, I'd like to say one thing right here and right now, okay?
I did hear a joke about you tying Rudolph to the top of the tree instead of a star.
What? He has a glowing nose. I'm trying to save on electricity bill. Times are tough.
Logical.
I mean, this is the same suit I wore last week. What I'm trying to say about the kids now, I don't hate kids, but you know what it's like? Well, having to watch kids, having to pay these guys that don't know anything about anything to go out and watch kids to find out if they're bad or good. What?
Nothing gone.
No, but you have
I've also heard talk that there has been some dissension among the elves lately, Santa. It's also rumored that, although we won't go into names on this particular program today, that one of your elves is leading a rebellion and plans to assassinate you and take over.
We can't help it, though.
True for that rumor.
It's loud, it's just the way it is. As soon as the fascist, gets out of the position he is in now and somebody else takes over, perhaps an elf maybe, then things will change.
I'll tell you one thing. Unless you're in the Claus family, my boy, you'll never sit on my throne.
Save it, pal.
Go ahead.
Something else I was wondering about, Santa. I noticed a number of tattoos. I know that you usually wear gloves, and that's
Look at,
not
he's got
exposed
hairy
to the
legs,
public.
too.
But, I've also heard that
Not to mention,
during the off season in the summer,
his personal problem.
you've been seen riding around on a Harley Davidson motorcycle with a group of gentlemen that are prone to wearing leather jackets, drinking beer, abusing people and laws. Generally, the Hex Angels type of people.
Yes, well,
I mean, Santa, what the heck? Level with me, Santa. I mean, are you a biker? Are you a latent closet biker?
damn right I am.
And is it true that this Christmas season, instead of riding around in a sleigh, that you're going to come in with 47 Harley-Davidson motorcyclists from California?
That's right. So all I can say is you better leave that milk and cookies out there. And I'd like to say that to everybody too. Leave the milk and cookies on the table, or you're gonna find something bad happen to your house. Well, just, I don't want to mention anything, to spoil the Christmas season. But go ahead.
Well, Santa, if you really want to, I'll put straws out there. Okay, just please don't break any.
Bottle of Jacks.
Don't
Bottle
break
of
any
Jacks.
dishes. Leave
Bottle
the
of
kids
Jack
alone.
Daniels.
There's
Bottle of
locks on
Jack
the
Daniels.
bedroom doors, so when you come to my house, you're welcome. Stay as long as you want. Just don't hurt anybody.
Make sure there's a bottle of
Yes,
Jacks.
a question from the elf.
Well, it's not a question. It's about the gifts. I brought some gifts, and I thought it would only be appropriate that Santa himself received some gifts this year. From an elf.
Yes, this is true. I think it's about time.
Actually, I've got gifts for everyone, but there is a special gift for Santa. So I think I'll take this opportunity now to give out the gifts. What do you think? Is that all right?
I think that would be permissible at this time of the show.
Hard rock. I'm touched.
Here's yours, mate. And
Gosh, it doesn't say do not open till
this one.
December 25. Yeah.
And here's yours. And Santa, I want you to dig yours out for yourself, all right?
I sure will, Hard
Take
Rock.
them out and show everybody
just
what you got.
remember, tomorrow will be a better day for you. Hey, wait a minute now.
Take the rest of them out, Santa.
What is this? Come on. Come. Give me a break.
I know you've already got 6 sets of those ones.
An apron.
I heard you're kinky.
Hard rock.
That's for tying up a reindeer.
Well, I just say that thanks to the thoughtfulness of one of your elves, it'll be a Merry Christmas for all of us, Santa. Moving on, I have another question I'd like to ask you. In past years, we've heard talk of Mrs. Claus, although I've never personally met her. Santa, cool it.
Huh?
It's on public TV.
Yeah. Huh? What? Question?
What about the wife and the kids, Santa?
Who?
Does Mrs. Claus know about this young dame?
I'm training her for
To ride on the
For
sleigh.
training?
to ride on the sleigh, right? To keep me warm. I meant to mind the reindeer.
Right.
Right.
Okay. Service the reindeer. Okay.
Definitely. Hey, Hard Rock, I told you about that. Now quit.
Did
Get
you
your
ever
hands
have
off me.
Did you ever have any children, Santa?
By Mrs. Claus, you mean?
And in how many states?
Well, you gotta stop at each house along the way, and sometimes there are older people still up,
Mm-hmm.
It gets cold, Go ahead.
All right, Santa, enough said. I know we've already had some gifts given out here, but I'd like to know, I mean, Santa Claus, you're the man who has everything. I mean, your generosity is boundless. You drive from rooftop to rooftop in below freezing weather year after year for decade after decade. I mean, you're basically known as a good, clean-cut, hard-working man.
Yep, that's me, all right.
What would Santa Claus really like for Christmas?
Oh, that's a tough one to answer.
Well, you were telling me you wanted a sex change.
Well, that was our secret. No, I'd like one of my late night fantasies has been put in jail recently. I'd rather not divulge his name, but they sometimes call him.
That's all right. Just
Oh, okay. He's been put in jail recently for a murder charge, but I don't think he did it. He's been in several well-known movies. But I won't get into that. No, I'd like to have him.
I understand that you're secretly contributing several hundred thousands of dollars to his defense fund, as a matter of fact.
Right, all
And you
13
also,
inches. Right.
And you also pay for his apartment in Montreal.
Yeah, here's a quote. Right.
Yes, and you also sent him on 2 vacations over the last summer.
Right.
Yes, buy all his clothes for him.
Yep, they gotta be specially tailored too.
Okay. If you don't want this printed on this program and sent out, I would appreciate, say, about $2,000 in unmarked bills per month for the rest of my life. Keep this quiet.
Well, I like to say one thing. No, I would like to have Charlie's Angels for Christmas. So I've been over to their house. I went and saw Bosley.
What would you do with them?
Remember the sex change?
Your personal problem.
Anyway, go ahead. Next question, sir.
Next question. Well, I hate prepared programs, so let's just throw the questions out and
Who was the cigarette for?
wing it. Don't hotbox it, Santa. You're in the washroom at high school? What?
Go ahead, Todd.
Talk. Elephant talk? Would you like me to speak in a foreign language?
Maybe get anything to drink around here? Go ahead.
Well, I'm afraid we're just about out of questions here, and I'm just about out of camera range. In fact, if I move a little farther to the right, I'll be totally out of camera range. And maybe if I'm even luckier, I won't get my name on the credits for this, but
I'd like to interview a few people here, since we're here. I want to know about this rebellion. What about this rebellion here? I heard about it.
What?
Explain yourself.
What did you say?
Well, he said that he heard there's a rebellion.
What's he know? He works at a gas station.
Just because I go to the disco at night.
I seen him out there putting oil on all these fires.
no, I stuck up a gas station.
Let me see that ashtray, son. I'd like to point out that I'm a reasonable man.
Anything for a national hero.
Yeah. And by God, you didn't even ask me about my family. You
Well,
know
Santa,
that?
what the heck about your family?
You know, well, Christmas started way back when,
He doesn't even know.
I wasn't born then. See, I'm the 134th Santa Claus, and I'm getting, kind of old. And, I've had quite a few. And look at this. Look at this. Does this look like me? Look at this. Does this look like me? Can you get a close up of this?
That's too cute.
Huh? You got that? And we got a good cameraman back here too. Yeah, okay. Does that look like me? I just want to ask you, does that look like me at
Santa,
all?
would you like to know the truth about
No,
this?
he's
Give
cuter.
me a camera angle here. Okay. Now, does this look like him? Let's get a close up here.
Anyway, no, I'd like to say I had my cousin Tiger Claus. There was a real good Santa Claus. My name is actually Bernard Claus. Okay, and I'm tired of being called Santa. So you kids, you write to Bernard Claus, P.O. Box 395, Hammond, Indiana, 46324. Hey.
Kevin,
St. Bernard
could
Claus.
you hold him while we tie him up with this extension cord?
Hey, wait a
Hold
minute.
the hairs out of the inside of his nose.
Wait a minute now. I'd like to ask you a
And
few
whip him.
I'd be
questions.
most happy
What do you
to.
think, Kevin?
Wait a minute, I
I'm
want
gonna
to.
flog him witless with the
Do
candy.
you still want that doll
I
for
think, I
Christmas?
think he's a disgrace.
I think he's up for it.
Yes, I think he's a disgrace to this season of jolly good giving.
I give.
Yeah,
Let's
look
go
at
back
him.
to your previous question. You were asking Santa,
I wanted to ask you, how'd you get this job?
how did I get this job? Well, I was asked to do this job.
You're just slow at the gas station.
Weren't you in a movie called?
I got laid off.
Weren't you in a movie called The Hunt? Didn't you play some? You were in it. You were moonlighting. I saw that on public access.
That's right, I was on written and conceived, and I had him help out, and we had someone else who dressed up
Had
in a
me
dress.
help out.
Oh, you mean that handsome, good-looking, intelligent young man that played a lady?
Yeah, with the big legs, the hairy ones, that were shooting with a bean shooter, and he enjoyed it.
You mean that
remember?
strong, masculine man?
Was there one of those in there? Other than us?
There was 3 of them, as a matter of
Yeah.
fact. But the lady, I really wouldn't want to personally comment on her. No.
Well, all I'd like to say is I thought he was a real nice I meant a real nice performer, an actor, you know. But
So they bear a strange resemblance to the actor that played the lady in that movie. In fact, just kind of strangely bearing, actually. John?
I think there is too. Maybe if you lift his suit up higher so we can see his legs and we can remember.
you want to see my legs?
Established.
That's all right. Pull him back.
Yeah, I'll show you my legs. Look at that. See? Do you know how cold this thing gets? Would you like to wear a
I'd rather not
flimsy?
see your legs, Santa, but I wouldn't mind seeing Helper's legs. I don't mean the one on the far left.
Want to see? No. Can't see her legs. That's confidential, top secret
She's wearing
information.
long underwear tonight. So.
How do you know? Wait a minute.
All right, before this show degenerates into total
Getting back to the movie,
mediocrity.
Santa.
Yeah, we are trying. We are going to a show here. Okay, go ahead. I don't believe this. I came all the way out here.
Do you have any gold
Ow!
fillings?
Oh, what?
Do you have any gold fillings?
No, but I got.
Is it true that you've had a hair transplant?
No, it's not. No. I got my ball replaced today. Huber, go ahead.
I think, Santa, in closing, my last question here would be involving something that seems to threaten the very national security of our country.
Ask him about his personal problem.
As a matter of fact, we have several agents of the Secret Service and the FBI waiting outside to take you into custody. I mean, we've had a good time here up till now, but I understand that when you passed through Canada, you were contracted for several $1 million to bring 5 Arabic guests into this country, 5 Libyans, as a matter of fact. As a matter of fact, Santa, what I'm accusing you of is bringing the Libyan hit team into the country under the disguise of your helpers. In fact, this is not Hard Rock right here on the far end of the seat.
He isn't?
This is
What do you mean, mate?
Vladimir
Think
Gaddafi,
of someone in a
brother,
Hard Rock suit or something?
brother of the military strongman of Libya. And as soon as the show is closed, we'll place him under arrest. Mr. President, you can...
No, that's cutting it.
Sleep
That's
easy
cutting it
tonight.
low. That is cutting it low, man. That is definitely cutting it low. I mean, can you dig that? I mean, I come here, all right? I come all the way from the pole, all right? I come all the way from the pole, man. I drove a sled. Then I got in the Maserati, and I drove here for this show. And you're accusing of my friends here, these sweet, little, innocent people, of being hit people?
He did come all the way from the pole, but I think it was Warsaw and not the north.
What do you, just tell me what you're trying to say.
What am I trying to say?
He's trying to say we're spies.
Well, are you?
Well, yeah, but that's beside the point now. It's not
Wait
his
a minute.
business.
I don't know anything about this.
What? You were paying us from the guy over in Libya to come over here. Remember?
No comment.
What, he knows?
Yes,
He's the brains of that
that's the
bunch?
problems with alcohol. It erases one's memory almost to complete blank. Actually, what I was trying to say was...
What are you talking about?
What I was trying to say was...
Okay.
Let's see, good
There's
night.
the red light.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for viewing Wide Open.
Putting up here.
And listen,
Santa Claus.
wait, listen now. I've got Toys R Us. I got them having a sale this week. Okay, so you can get down there and you can buy your Holly Hobbies. Okay, you can buy your Dukes of Hazzard type things. And I've told them to give a rebate on it, and the money will come back to me. And
Who's running this interview, Santa? I mean, you want to change places?
yeah, sure.
You want to control the show? You can have the show. We never said Santa Claus was coordinated.
All right. What I'd like to say here. Hey, wait. Hold on. Good night, Santa. That's it. That's a wrap.